This is a great album. It is the all-new Rollout Show with your boy Speedy in the building.
I'm the poetess.
Nikki Pam.
Oh, yeah, I am Lewis Dixon, still Lewis Dix.
And I'm G King.
Slide over a little bit,
Slide
boy,
over.
girlfriend. Yeah,
And
come
watch
on over.
the plug.
In the building. Yeah, we unplugged that. We down for a
Yeah,
few minutes.
yeah.
Be careful. There's a little plug.
There's a
down
white
there.
plug right there.
Yeah, it's connected to somebody's house next door.
More.
You hear what he said? You may have to lift it up and
Yeah.
lift your chair up. Anyway,
She wrote a book, but she can't move her chair over. All right. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I'm just joking.
Louis, you off the chain.
Right.
you gonna get out this seat, man. We ain't gonna get. Where that dude that wrote in this nigga? Where he at? In the building, very talented writer. Wrote a book called Dices. That's
No,
right?
diced pineapple.
Can I finish?
Jesus Christ.
Said
I
diced
had
it,
a
Speedy.
book.
That's
I
D-I-C.
don't have my glass.
No, that thing print is big enough. Diced
There it is.
it. Yeah.
Diced pineapple.
Yeah.
Yes.
And when you hit that, Rick Ross song comes up, and then your thing comes up as well. In the building, Lilly.
Yes.
That's a nice old school name.
Lilly
Yeah.
Azeem.
Lilly Azeem. I was,
You know what?
I
When
used to
Speedy
mess
said it's
it
an
up.
old school name, that means he can pronounce it. I'm sorry.
How you doing, Lily?
Good, and yourself?
I'm great.
So my first question for you is why pineapples?
Because pineapples you can deal with them with sex, like pineapple juice, and a lot of people eat pineapples during sex.
Well, they do it for men's sperm, correct?
So it can taste good.
Yeah, so it can taste better.
I knew
Exactly.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, a little too much information.
No, but they're saying if you eat pineapples, it'll make the sperm taste better.
And
And why is... Okay.
we'll get to that in a second. Tell us about why you wrote the book.
Well, I was going through divorce, and I was sexually frustrated, so I
hope this
put all my
in the divorce or when after the divorce.
both.
Shut up.
Oh,
Didn't you know that beforehand?
apparently, that's why she got the divorce.
Yeah.
So I put the energy in the book.
Mm.
Think your marriage would have lasted? You put the energy in the marriage?
Oh, snap.
Maybe.
Don't mind him.
No, I'm
Feel like
just
he's
saying.
the mean
So it
uncle
wasn't
at
really
your
just
party.
sex, right?
It wasn't
other
just sex. It was
issues.
other issues.
Okay, cool.
Well, I can ask you that question, Louis. Do you think if you would have put more time in your marriage?
Oh, I think that one key to do is, I did 16 years. The one thing you have to do is you have to choose wisely, treat kindly. And that's the
The
key.
fuck?
And I
Now,
knew.
did you learn this after your?
No, I knew going in, that my wife,
You know
she
this is
didn't
a
have
slippery road,
her father wasn't in her life, she didn't know who he was. So I knew that journey and where it was going. I knew she would opt up for her freedom at one point. I knew she would do that. I knew she
listen.
would opt out for it. But go
Anyway,
ahead.
Lily.
But I love her. She's a beautiful woman.
So
She's
what?
from Oakland.
Tell us what you, because it's Freaky Friday. What wasn't you getting sexually?
Everything.
Oh, damn.
He didn't do.
It wasn't just that. The relationship kind of took a turn. So then during sex, I just didn't enjoy it.
So is the book about
Was he
him?
cheating?
No. Well, yeah, he was.
Oh, okay. That always takes.
How'd you find out?
His phone.
He didn't have a
That
code
damn
on it.
phone.
He did, but
It's easy. To,
it's a way that you can look at the phone and you can see like their fingerprints where they
what the
tap.
fuck?
And I just went that way
smart
while he was
girl.
in the shower and opened it up.
No.
Now,
how
were
many
you
tries? Wait a
suspicious
minute.
already, or were
Oh.
you just always?
Yeah, I was. I was already suspicious.
How many tries did it take you?
It took me 3 because I paid attention. And, like I would look and I would act like I wasn't looking. I'm like, all right, that's it. Okay, cool. And then when he went in the shower and I figured out his fingerprints.
So boom, it comes up, and then what'd you find out?
Girl.
Text messages. Like, oh, I'm outside. Thank
Ooh.
you for coming over.
Ooh.
Stuff like
Oh,
that.
wow.
So he was always coming home later, and later.
You
Okay.
seem pretty young. How old are you, man?
I'm 27. I got married at 22.
Okay,
Okay.
that's too young.
And
To
then
me,
you-
that's too
Yeah.
young to be getting.
Yeah, you got a whole life.
Well, I
for you.
wanted to do it the right way. So,
See, Louis. She
Well,
did it
I
the right
mean,
way.
and I didn't have my father in my life like that either. But I
right,
just
doing it
wanted
the
to
right
do it.
way is sitting down, discussing what you want to do with the person. Deciding, like my wife and I, we decided, look, we're going to have children. The most important thing is going to be our children. We're going to focus on that. And we're going to make sure we have disposable income, make sure we have benefits, make sure they go to private schools, etc. We talked about that. And then I realized as a man, okay, I got to put work in. I got to do this. So that means I'm going to be around. I made choices that I'm going to be there. And you have to do that. And it's hard when you're young.
Okay, cool. Anyway, keep coming with this Father May I shit.
Well, Father May I have saved a lot of lives.
Yeah,
Speedy.
whatever. So how did divorce coming in, how did that play into, I need to write a book? How did you get to that point?
I just needed something to focus. I've always written. I usually would do poetry, and I would do short stories growing up. And I just needed something to put.
Pull your mic up a little more.
To put that negative energy.
You just lean in. You'll be good.
Okay. Better?
Yes, excellent.
All right, yeah. So just hold the mic up so we can hear you. Act like you're talking to your ex. Because when they talk to their ex, they got energy.
Okay.
So that's where the energy went. It went into the book.
Now, has he read it and maybe went, did she was talking about me?
He knows that there's parts of him in the book, and there's parts of other people in the book.
So it's sexual things? Like what? Give me a for instance.
No, there wasn't nothing sexual of him is in the book.
Okay. Anything sexual in the book?
Oh yeah, it's a lot of sex in the book. It's just not of him.
Yeah, we'll talk about fuck him. Give me one.
There's a part in the book where there is one of the main characters with her new person that she's starting to deal with that kinds of. He introduces her to new sex things and with different people, different women.
Oh wow.
Now, do you think that helps out a relationship or can hurt?
It depends on the person. So I feel like sometimes it will help if you add extra people, give it a little spice. I think
Pam says no.
No.
Lewis says no. G King, what do you
I know
say?
a lot of couples that they
say
got
no.
divorces.
You say no?
Because of that.
I mean, that's a youth thing. I mean, you when you're young.
No, it's older. There's a lot of older people
those
that think that
those
trying to
people got
spice
real
it up.
issues.
Yeah.
Those people got real, but when someone's 22, 20, I mean, between the ages of 20 and 30, that's when you experiment and live your life. Once you get over and you have more responsibilities, I'm sure. You have any children?
No.
See, I'm sure if they had children, you start thinking differently. I mean, this is a young lady. She's talking to that demographics. Unfortunately, I feel like a lot of older people listen to younger people and take their advice. No. Just understand that that's her journey. That's her journey. She put it down on paper. It's going to help some girls make better decisions. Some girls are going to read the book and say, "I'm never going to do that." That's a good decision. Okay. So she's teaching them in that.
Anyway, sorry about that. We always have interruptions in this fucking show. So if someone's one of our fans is listening and they want to know why should they go buy this book, tell them why they should buy it.
Because it's interesting, and every page I feel like you want to keep going. You want to keep reading it. It captures the reader's attention, and it has a lot of things that I went through and other people went through or wanted to experience, and I just meshed it all together into the book.
Wow.
Okay.
And did you know about how people felt about it? Because I read all the stuff about it.
Yeah, and a few people text me, family members that read it. So I was really surprised that so many people liked the book. So I'm excited about it.
Why were you surprised? You said it was in your heart. Wouldn't you? Is that what you know? What were you not surprised about?
Well, I didn't get any negative reviews, and I just know that when you put something out, sometimes you'll get people that are negative, regardless of how good it is.
Yeah, we get it all the time.
Like this show is amazing, and you said before someone said something, but it's just it doesn't matter how good you are, you're always going to have something negative, and I haven't really heard anything negative yet.
Well, Lewis is here. Trust me.
How long did it take you to write the book?
It took me a year and a half. I quit my job so I can focus on it. So the last 6 months.
Was it worth it? Have you been profiting from your...
Yes, and it also, just not from profit, but just showing me that whatever I put my mind to, I know this is a cliche, but I was able to finish it. And it was the first thing in my life that I was able to finish.
And how, did you save money before you quit your job? How did you sustain yourself? How did you eat? And
I did Uber.
So you worked. You had.
I just did Uber, and then I sold my book during Uber.
Okay, good.
Oh, in the car. Hey, where you want to go? You want to buy a book?
Exactly. Well, I had it up on my tablet in the back. And,
oh, really?
I would have them read it, and they would ask me questions, and then they would either buy a hard copy or buy it off Amazon.
Shut up.
That's really smart.
Right, that's very.
Now, did you go to school, or what's your education?
Yeah, I went to Cal State Dominguez. I got my
great school.
bachelor's in Africana Studies.
So you see what I'm saying? People think that this just happens. So this young lady learned structure. She learned how to write. She learned what words to use. So it's just not something that just pops out. So
again, I apologize for the interruptions. Shit.
No, these young people think they can just pop. Oh, I can just do it. They don't know the work that she put in to get there.
It took a year and a half. She didn't write that in 30 days.
So during this time, you was fucking people, and you put them in the book, right?
Oh,
one person.
Okay, cool. Does he know he's in the book?
He knows. I dedicated the book to him.
Oh.
Are y'all still together?
Nope.
Hey, after he read the
So
book,
the
he's like,
second edition will be dedicated to somebody
To
else.
Charlie Williams.
To the new dude.
No, I'll just dedicate it to myself.
Now, both of us want to write books about certain. I know I do. I want to write
Speedy?
a book. I'm gonna write it. No,
Speedy,
my book has
you're
already got the
getting
title.
out of your comfort zone.
Speedy's book is 8 is enough.
No,
Speedy's book is 8 pages long.
it's called My Friend Won an Oscar. Someone listening out there.
Wait,
what
let
is-
me get Lewis's
Wait,
expression.
We'll come back to Lewis in a second.
Lewis?
Someone, hold on, Lou. Trust me, you can have that because I know yours is probably my friend raped somebody. But
Wait,
look here.
Don't.
Someone that's listening to the show and they're like, I want to do a book.
Damn.
What are the first couple steps they need to do?
Sit down and make sure that it's something that they really want to do. That it's
Okay.
not just like a knee-jerk reaction. It's going to take a lot of time and a lot of energy. And I would say write the book and then write it again.
So you write the book out and then
Read it.
read it, rewrite it again.
And then rewrite it again.
And when you recommend an editor as well, because you may write, but you're being able to have it grammatically correct, check all the misspelled words and pronunciations, I would recommend
Yes, I would.
to have an editor on your
I
So
book.
would.
you had all that, or how
Yeah,
did you-
well, I just use family and friends. For this.
It didn't look like this, right?
My best
Go
friend
on,
is
go
an
on and print
editor.
that. Go on, print that.
Well, no, I use family members and friends that I knew either they read a lot and then a few that are actually writers. It wasn't just like Uncle James down the street. No, it was
Yeah, 'cause-
actually someone that I knew.
So what'd
that-
your mom say when she read that?
Oh, she loved it. She
Really?
was just like, "Oh, you nasty," but,
That's what my mom says when she
Yeah.
watches this show.
But Speedy's nice. Though.
Oh, God.
yeah.
Are you
so-
are you finna you got a new book coming? Or
Yeah, I'm working on Diced Pineapples too, and I'm also working on another book that's not part of Diced Pineapples.
Now, would you want this to be like a movie? You think it could be a movie?
I would love for it to be a movie.
Really?
Yeah, I would.
Damn.
Okay, well, Lily, stick around with us. Pam's going to do her top 5 and tell everybody where they can get the book. I know you mentioned Amazon, and do you have your own website?
No, I don't. I'm just using Amazon at the moment.
Okay. So
And how do they get to it? Just go to
Yeah, they'll just type in Diced Pineapples, or they can put my name, which is Lilly Azeem, Lilly, and Azeem is Azeem.
What nationality are you?
I'm just black.
You black? What,
Yeah.
Azeem?
Black.
that's African.
Yeah, that's African name.
It's Arabic.
Look, Speedy said like, "Oh, that's African name," like he knew.
And we were both wrong. It's Arabic.
Yes.
Same thing. Arabic, African.
This nigga.
Azeem, Habib, all that shit go together. bro.
What you got for us, Nikki?
What you
Pam?
got, Nick?
I got my top 5, but I gotta do my little.
Yeah, do you see? She got. We have segments here. Lewis.
Absolutely. So in this one,
Segments with paper that she's flipping over. Yeah.
right,
good
right, right.
segments.
Yeah, she did her
She's got
research.
the modern technology, but I like Nikki Pam.
So anyway, so my top 5 today is 5 reasons why guys love going down.
All right, cool. I know
All right.
why I like them.
No, but it's my
Why you
5.
move your microphone? Lewis? You don't go down? That ain't what you do? And that's why you're divorced. Let's move on.
Lewis is
God eat some
hysterical,
pussy.
hilarious.
God eat some pussy.
Got
Let
to.
me guess. Your mustache in the way? You couldn't really get there? Your nose
Lewis
was in
is
the way?
embarrassed. Look at
Move your
Lou.
dick. That's my nose, bitch. You know. Sorry. All right.
Don't take the mic from Lewis.
When
I'm
did
fucking with
Speedy
you.
get this funny? This is killing me. It's just got rhythm. Yeah, that got you. Didn't it?
Look, I am funny. All right, so
All right, number
top 5
5, number
things
5.
why guys should.
Yeah, why they like doing
Why they like doing it.
Okay,
Okay, cool.
so anyway,
Number 5.
it gets us ready for sex, which means there's no awkward probing until things fit together.
Yeah, we do that.
That's true.
Yeah. That's what we do.
So, but I will say this: the first
I
time I
think
had
that's obvious.
Get you
No.
warmed up. Well, no.
no, because I've had guys that are just absolutely horrible at doing it, and I'm
Did you make
like,
them stop?
Yeah, I'm like, okay, all right.
Yeah, get up, Lewis. I'm sorry. You don't do it. So. I've never been told that.
I know.
I've been told,
Speedy.
stay down there, nigga.
You
'cause-
can't come back.
And
up once
you've
you get
been
around
also told if you eat pussy, you eat anything.
by lucky.
Hello.
You just
Continue on.
continually want to throw me under the bus.
How is that
Your
throwing
mama
you under
loves
the bus?
me. I'm gonna tell your mama on you. That's what I'm. You ain't
Anyway,
no, you can't come
go
home
ahead,
no more.
Pam. What's number 4?
Number 4.
Number 4. But let me just say this about number 5. The first time, my boo did it, it was like he said, there was so much anticipation that I couldn't wait for him to stop just so that I could feel him. So that's very, very true. If they're good at what they do.
You talking about flag football?
Yes.
Shit,
Yes.
Her man play flag football.
Shut up, Speedy.
It looked like Lewis got jokes, but it's holding back.
Number
Well,
four.
number 4. They said you guys can call in a favor.
Yeah, if you know what you're doing, I keep telling you pin number. I got pin numbers,
Speedy.
motherfuckers. Y'all act like, nigga, I'm real at this. Motherfucker. Luke, stay with me. I'm real. I done got rims and
I'd
furniture
pay
for the house.
anything to know what's on Lewis's mind.
Yeah,
right
go ahead,
now.
Lou.
Not much.
No, go ahead. No,
About as much as on his head. No hair, no thoughts. Gotta have hair to have thoughts. Yeah, you want to come back, but I'm beating your ass right now. Shout out to Bill Cosby.
Number 3.
Louis, you want a drink? Too soon? Bill Cosby is his best friend. He's never had a drink, though.
Number 3. It takes the pressure off of you guys, apparently. So they're
Well,
saying,
it gives you something else to do.
well, it'll like, when you guys think that if you're just giving us a dick, we can be multi-orgasmic, but we can't. So it'll help us.
Most of the bitches I know are multi.
No, not off
Oh,
dick.
you
No,
either
no,
have
no,
a
no, no.
clitoral or you have
You
a
have to have it.
vaginal
So
orgasm. You should have one of
you don't have the
So-
pressure.
Oh, okay, Lou.
Okay.
I mean, it's just, it's in the book. It's in the
I
book.
bet you, Lewis.
No, he can't.
Don't get it twisted. Man. Don't get it twisted. I'm a Taurus.
Number
Don't get it
2.
He said he had Taurus.
Yeah, he's a bullhead motherfucker.
This is what
Number 2.
Number 2, you guys can focus on on you guys not coming too early, so it gives you like a break.
Oh yeah,
It's like a
yeah, right.
guess
When I
a
feel myself coming,
strategic
I
thing.
go down there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what you go
So you
down,
pull out-
and then you get another 10, 15 minutes.
And you stay hard.
Yes, man.
All right.
Interesting.
Why you hate hearing?
Because it's really making me nauseous.
You know what? All you can think about is those
It's
big old
Speedy.
fat thighs as he's down there with. Oh my God!
Them chicken wings.
Yeah, that thing flap, 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 flap. That's all you hear. Man, you can't go up and down on that, but you're gonna get stuck. Blah 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 blah. Oh, man, come on. That's all you.
He might suffocate.
I'm telling you, you gotta take an oxygen mask down there.
I'm very strong. I know how to hold the legs up.
All right, Pam, what's number 1?
Number 1.
Number 1.
Lily, I'm embarrassing you right now because you see like, oh my God, it's not even
How are
in my
you
book.
embarrassing her? She wrote an erotic novel.
She didn't write that in the book. She didn't say Speedy went down. She didn't put that in there.
There's a lot of that in the book, though.
It is?
So you like that? You like when a man goes down?
I like to do both. I like to go down. He likes to go down.
Really?
Yeah. I just.
Never mind, Speedy.
Look at his face.
I'm sorry, Louis.
Man, that girl is 27.
I'm reading her book, nigga. Fuck you.
Men our age should never be with anyone under 30
I don't know.
because you don't know if that's your daughter. Bottom line.
Again, we have been interrupted by
Telling you, man. Bottom line.
Daddy Hour. Number 1.
You just look crazy hot and you like watching.
Huh?
You like watching us.
Oh yeah, I like watching you squirm and
Squirm
move and
and-
oh God, I can't take it. I know, you can't take it.
I'm so glad this is over.
No, she has a number 1.
That was number 1.
Yeah, that
I
was
said
it.
a
That was-
1. motherfucker.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Yeah, those are good. I like
You
that.
like, so you guys just like watching us do it?
Yeah, like
Watching?
you squirm and can't handle it and then you shoot.
My
them
tooth hurts.
Yeah, I think we just some things, man, belong in the bedroom. Some things just.
Yeah, some
People
things
just offer
belong
too
in
many
their
And you
car.
know what they say about people who brag a lot?
Yeah, they not.
It's
That
not
they
true.
really can't
They
perform.
can't.
Well,
So now I'd be worried about Lewis because he hasn't spoke on this topic. He's probably the one that.
The nastiest
Louis
one at the
ain't
table.
shit. Louis,
No, it's not that. It's just the fact that behind closed doors, that's my business. And the girl,
but it's a radio show.
I understand that.
I'm embellishing.
And it's Freaky
the truth.
Friday.
Yes,
Yeah, and I'm with you on that.
no one wants to hear someone go. They
Yeah.
want to hear. You know.
Well, that's because they're probably sitting there playing with themselves.
Yeah,
while you're
pretty
talking
much,
about
pretty
it. So
much.
that's just nasty.
Well, anyway.
Go get the book.
Go get the
Yeah.
book. Lily, tell.
Who the,
are you on
models?
social media?
Yes, I'm on Instagram.
Okay, and where could people find you there?
Lilly Azeem _
Oh, that's real
Okay.
simple. All right.
Yeah.
And who are these? Someone you know, or how'd you get the picture?
Yes, those are models that I know.
Oh.
Well, when I used to model, I modeled one of them.
I was going to say that. You look like you could have been. Did you like doing that?
No.
Why? It's good money.
It was just too much pressure on being small all the time. Like you would walk.
Well, Lewis apparently don't. No pressure. This nigga look like a coat hanger. Yeah, but if that's what you want in a man, if you want your man to be thin and 22-inch waist, and you know, Lewis is for you.
Lily, thanks for coming by and hanging
Thank you.
out
I'm
with
reading the
us.
book
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to check it out.
No, Michelle's going to read the book to Speedy tonight. You ain't reading nothing. Your better half is Michelle. I love her.
Thank you.
Anyway.
We'll be right back after this. It's the All New Rollout Show live from Morris
Anybody
Media
know anything about
Studios.
music, you know who this is. We are back.
Speedy, you don't know nothing about that.
What the nigga, please? Nigga, I went and asked for that haircut. Let me get a special head. Fade to sides.
I like any rap song
Curly
that has
at the top.
Scooter in it.
Before we get to that, we have to do this.
Yeah, don't forget to join us in Hawaii for the Pro Bowl. Go to upaciplan.com.
Use your finger.
No, you have UBook on here, so. But upaciplan.com, and it's from January 28th to February 2nd. And POTUS, what else they got to do?
Go to Pro Bowl 2016. When you get to the site, click on Book Now, and then you'll see the price listing. More people you bring, the cheaper it is. And then when you do book your flight, click Rollout as the promoter.
And the rooms are going fast. They're going fast. You got till, I think, November. I don't know what day in November, but you got to hurry up in November. Get it, because they're going fast, and we're going to have a great time. We're not bringing Lewis, so we're going to have a great fucking
Well,
time.
let's just keep
We're
it
gonna get
honest.
buck wild.
Lewis didn't ask to go.
That's why Lewis not
All right?
going.
I mean,
Lewis wasn't going to be asked to go. Let's go there.
That's why I hesitate with you, Speedy.
No, don't hesitate.
Just-
Come
you
up front
always
with it.
take
You're
the
not
little-
going.
You always take the little whack comics and, think it's a good show. And
Wow. I'm sorry, G King. I'm
Not
sorry,
you,
G.
not you.
I
not
invited you. I
Not you.
I
because-
apologize.
Not
but-
you because you're here.
Yeah.
If you, were,
Not you because you're here.
As soon as you leave, you
you
the whack
weren't here,
motherfucker
I'd
talking
mean
about.
you, but you're not here.
It's your boy Speedy in the building.
And I'm the poetess.
Nikki Pam.
Yeah, I am still Louis Diggs.
And I'm comedian G King.
See, he had to say
Yeah,
he was
put
a
the whack
comedian.
on there.
Yeah.
And in the house is one of my homeboys who's been in hip hop. He is a hip hop legend.
Legend.
And we just heard his song, Got It Made. Please welcome Special Ed in the building.
right.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah,
We in the
You
building.
forgot your applause, Nikki Pam?
No.
Somebody unplugged
Somebody unplugged it.
It was me. I kicked it out. You know
Special
how we
ed.
do.
Special
Kick
Ed,
plugs
his
out
little
and
Jericho
shit.
juice hit the wire and his.
Sorry.
Ed, I know you used to get that a lot, didn't you, Ed?
Yeah, is that Jerry? That's not a Jericho.
the real
It's-
shit.
It's natural, right?
Nah, it's
Speedy,
real
I mean,
shit.
Lewis, are you jealous?
Yeah, because yours is natural. It's naturally gone.
I understand that, and look, I
gone.
spoke to him in
You got the
between
Uncle
breaks,
Giggles hookup.
and he's.
I would just
go
go bald. I wouldn't even fake it like you got some.
I like my hair.
No, you don't.
I-
Your hair doesn't like you.
That's all right.
Let's move on.
I'm comfortable.
Especially, what's happening?
Everything is everything, man. Just out here chilling out for the week, you know.
Now, last time you were with us when we were doing the other show at the other place, you were on tour with.
with everybody.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
He's like, who haven't I toured?
Yeah, but I mean, I think you. I want to.
It was the Masters of Ceremony
Yes,
tour.
yes,
yeah,
yes,
that
yes.
was with Slick Rick, Rakim, Dougie Fresh,
Damn.
Big Daddy Kane,
I know y'all killed that
and
shit.
Biz Markie and the gang.
I know you got some stories, huh?
Man,
So are you out
I know
here?
you got some groupie tales back in the day.
man, I just, I lost 95% of my memory.
Right when you walked in.
So Ed, are you out here for the Fresh Fest?
Nah, actually, I'm out here just chilling. You know, I cruise the planet.
Right.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
the
So-
Fresh Fest is tonight.
Yeah, and I gotta do something in the next 2 weeks. So I said I got a little week I could take and come out here and make it move, make it shake.
Okay.
So I came out here doing my rounds, shouting you out, Baby Loco. If y'all don't know, that's Baby Loco, bang bang.
You know what? That's the perfect name, Baby Loco.
I like that.
Woo,
You don't want,
okay, I'm
don't
glad
get
you
pulled
told
over
us.
with him in the car. 'Cause you going to jail.
I had a question for you.
About his dad?
No, not
Okay.
about his dad, but just the fact of now you've been in the, as they say, in the game for a while, and I hear you saying we're just chilling. And do you guys ever change your language like now that you're older, more mature? Do you still try to talk hip? I mean, what or is that just you?
No. I just talk however the hell I want to talk whenever.
You grown.
It depends on the situation or the room I'm in, who I'm addressing. If they got on a tie, I might step it up a notch just to get that check.
Take one
out
or
of
two
them.
sons out. Yo,
You know
son.
what I'm saying? But if they looking like me, I'm going to be as comfortable as possible. If they got maybe dreads and they Jamaican, I start talking Jamaican.
Oh, shit.
So it just depends on where you at. If I go to a Chinese restaurant, I start talking Chinese.
Do you have a family and everything, and children?
Yeah, I have a beautiful family. I have a mother, father,
I
brothers.
apologize for
and-
this shit.
Nah,
I'm just wondering your children.
You're doing the knowledge. Apparently,
I apologize.
yeah.
Well, I mean, people need to. I mean, people think y'all just,
is-
you're just
yeah.
out there.
This is from this. You got to understand. Not everybody listening knows exactly who I am or what's going on. So he's coming from the okay. I don't know shit. Talk to me.
Yeah,
Tell me
yeah.
from your point of view. You know what I'm saying?
I like
so,
that.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and I could deal with that. I mean, not everyone knows who I am. You know what I mean?
Well, no, I mean, it's like, okay,
Been on
people
this
think
earth
rappers
50
are
years,
just
didn't he?
people who don't do anything. They always just
nah.
smoke and all that. But if he's raised a family and children.
Yeah, I got 3 kids.
There
My
you go.
oldest will be 21 tomorrow.
Oh, happy
I got
birthday.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I got a 15-year-old. His birthday just passed last week, and I got a 10-year-old boy.
Oh yeah, they
2
might.
boys and a
I
girl.
mean, they're same.
Yeah.
What date? Last week,
15th.
21st. Now, any of your kids following in your footsteps? Want to rap? Want to get into the music?
Well, their
business?
mothers try to keep them away from all of that. They don't really agree with all of them. You know.
Yeah,
You said mothers. All of them have different moms?
Nah, I have 2. I had my daughter when I was younger, growing up in New York. I was in my 20s. I was still
apologize
good.
for this.
And then I had my 2 sons. I was married for a while.
Oh, good for you. See, that's what I'm
Now,
saying.
let's get back to the song. This nigga here. So
Why
So,
y'all
how
dissing
did-
Lou? That was a
I
legit
didn't diss Lou.
question.
I didn't say shit. I said they were great fucking
Y'all,
questions.
Not y'all.
Shit.
No, I mean, these.
Can I have a point of view?
These young guys. Here's the thing: is so he was a young parent. That means he stayed in his child's life, even though he was torn. He made it a point to be in her life, and that's important.
Right? I don't think I was a very young parent. I was in my 20s.
Okay, 'cause-
Most young parents are teens. I was in my 20s.
just to clarify,
I lived on my own for years at that
See?
point. You know, I moved out my mama's house at 18.
Yeah, I mean that
So,
takes a
you know,
lot.
I did my thing,
Thank you,
and you know, I had some children, and I still do.
I appreciate that.
again,
What part of Brooklyn you from?
I'm from Flatbush, Brooklyn. That'll be Church and 31st for those that know.
been to Brooklyn.
Yeah,
Been to
Flatbush.
Brooklyn, like
I love
that.
Brooklyn.
I apologize about the other shit. Anyway, so how did you get on? How did
I get on?
How did
I
Special Ed get on?
I got on popping shit. You know, I was in the hood. I was in junior high school when I started rapping and battling kids in the school, in the street. And by the time I was in high school, I'd come up to your school and battle you.
Okay.
So that's really how I got down in my neighborhood. And after a while, you know, there was a gentleman by the name of Hitman Howie T. And he produced.
I work with Howie.
Oh,
He
wonderful.
produces songs for my group, but go ahead.
Okay, so Howie had produced then for UTFO with Roxanne,
Wow.
Roxanne and the Real Roxanne, Chubb Rock, Whistle, and some local artists. And he lived across the street from my cousin. So when I was about 15, I was like, "Yo, cuz, I need to go holler at Howie, man, because that's the only way I could see it happening. I'm young,
Yeah.
ain't nobody really listening. I need somebody to take me serious." So I went over to Howie crib. He looped up Impeach the President, and I started spitting for him, and
Do you remember what you spit?
that was it. A bunch of lyrics. I just was going off. You
Okay.
know, I was trying to get on, and that was my beat. So I went in, and after that, we just started recording immediately, and we got a record deal.
Now, were you always Special Ed, or how'd that come about?
For a while, before high school, I was a bunch of stuff. Eddie Love, Ed Ski.
Oh yeah.
And, you know, I was trying to figure it out. Then one of my boys, my man Eric Green, he was like, "Yo, you should use Special Ed." And I thought about it for a minute. I was like, you know, you were absolutely correct.
Yes, but you know now it's Special Ed is.
Well, it was the same thing then. Ain't nothing changed. Special Ed always been Special Ed, right? I was never in the program, quote unquote. I was never in the program, quote unquote. But you know, I was out there. I was a little, a bit of a outspoken
kid,
child.
yeah.
Like I was like whatever. You know, I was in the street a little bit. You know,
So the song hits, or you about to do the song hits. Where are you at that time when the song starts to blow up?
oh, I'm in school. I'm in high school.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm in high
Wow.
school in Brooklyn, and still popping shit. You
Yeah.
know, still got now. I got my little record label jacket. You know, so I'm walking around the
talk to
school
you.
with the leather sleeves. I'm like, yeah, okay. Y'all don't know what this is, but you will. You know? And then, yeah, that was it. Just high school. I was in high school.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Hey, how did it feel like when you, like, 'cause you was in high school when you first heard your song on the radio? Like,
Yeah.
Like, how was that? Like, how did you feel? Like,
Man, it was an awesome feeling, you know, because I just grew up listening to other people on the radio. But then when I heard my own stuff, I'm like, okay, this is real. They can do this. But you know, I knew they had the power to do that. I signed to a label that was Profile Records. It was the same label as Run DMC, Dana Dane, who you know went gold early, Sweet Tea, Rob Bass, and artists of that nature. So I knew they had the capacity to put me out there in the media the way I needed to be. All I needed to do was put me in front of something, and I'm gonna do what I do.
And I was clowning earlier about the haircut because that was you walk in, what you want, We get the special ed. Everybody knew fade to side,
Right.
leave the top alone. I'm
See,
out.
Nowadays that's how they do it. You go in the barbershop, they either want the Big Daddy Kane, the Tupac, or the special ed.
Yeah, special ed was like a little teen idol back in the day
Now-
too.
Now, what's the Tupac? You get shot?
Damn.
kidding.
Bump, bump.
So when did you and POTUS meet?
Oh,
What was that now?
You can't hear that.
I said, when did you and POTUS meet?
We met a long time, just
Like,
through
how
the
did-
industry. I mean, ain't no strings and violins about to go off right now. It was Jeanette, we industry folks. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We've been knew each other.
Fellow rapper.
good for you.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, we friends though.
Yeah, come
Ed
on
has
now.
crashed on my couch.
Did you make
okay.
it? Did you make him do it to you? I'm just kidding.
You have the
Where
worst
the
jokes
fuck?
ever.
Yeah, where y'all get this dude, man? Like, he just walked in off Crenshaw and shit. Y'all like, yo, you busy right now?
No, get it
That
straight.
is
Ed.
POTUS
No,
said,
get it
"Are you
straight,
busy
Ed.
right now?"
No, get it straight. Ed.
No, me and
I
Ed
was fucking with you.
are just friends.
No, we
There's
know that.
Nothing has ever
We
happened.
know
No,
that.
We know
all-
that. We were
Just
just
so-
referring to the fact.
Why do
that-
I gotta make somebody have sex
No,
with
not
me in the
make.
first
Don't
of
take it
all?
personal. It was the whole backstory of when you said the guy Sway, or is it Sway?
That
No,
was Sway.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was
Sway.
Sway.
Yeah, and
I
then
don't know what
she
you're
told
talking
that
about.
story about how he
Never heard that story.
Yeah, so don't even
This
try it.
nigga must be stuck
y'all-
on that story
y'all
because he
fornicated?
told
I think it's funny.
it,
Yeah, I
told
think
it
it's
last
funny.
time he was here.
Y'all fornicated?
No, we have not.
No, they didn't.
That's funny
They
as
didn't
fuck.
fornicate. That's
That's
funny.
fucking hilarious.
No, we did not.
Okay.
Sway is my
So-
brother.
Yeah,
Yeah, mine too. I just ain't know it was
No,
incest
don't
popping
listen
off.
to this nigga.
See?
What the fuck?
Don't listen to Louis.
Nah, I'm not. I really am not. I'm
So,
not.
Ed-
I'm just,
Now, have you got on the producer side, or are you doing?
Yeah, I've been producing since about 1990. I've produced a couple of tracks on a couple of Tupac albums.
Oh, shit.
I produced some tracks with Biggie Smalls and the Junior Mafia. I've done a lot of work with, Boot Camp Click. Just a lot of people. I had a studio in New York and Brooklyn for like 7 years, and a lot of people came through, put in time, whether they did their own sessions or I worked with them. I never really stressed or tripped off the production thing. It's really social for me. If I fuck with you, if we cool, that's when we'll work together. I don't just go out there shopping and standing in front of studios. And,
Yo, son,
So-
get with me.
What-
yeah, I don't do all that.
What do you project in the next 10 years for yourself? What do you look to do? Music behind the scenes, music for television shows, or what's
Music
your
for
goal?
everything, licensing. There's a whole world out here. There's continents that all purchase music, so international distribution.
So what
physical
direction
as well
are
as
you going in to
digital.
get that? Do that? I mean, if someone's listening and say, "Well, okay, what do you?" Because it's a phrase someone says, "You got to eat when you're 70." So my thing is like, what are you doing to make sure that happens?
I think you have to eat till you die.
I understand, but when you're 70,
Well,
by then
so
you're-
far over the last 27 years, I've been doing my due diligence and my homework. I go to where I gotta go. I go out the country to these, seminars and music conferences, and I link up with the correct people. I do my homework.
And with that in mind, because we all, we take it, a little like, oh yeah, he's just special. How are you like when you go to different countries? How geeked are they about you guys?
Yeah, they are
Rappers
very.
in
And
gen- yeah.
to me, it's like they appreciate it more because they don't have it. It's like you walk around L.A., you might see, I don't know, the Fresh Prince and Ralph's. I don't know. You
Yeah.
might see POTUS in 7-Eleven.
Taco Bell, something.
You know what I'm saying? So they're used to seeing people and being around people, but when you go to a country where there's no other celebrity element and then you come, that's, it's like.
Was it weird though the first time?
Well, yeah, just in general, it was weird. Just performing for the first time and seeing people singing my songs, that was weird. You know what I'm saying? But then that's what I was, trying to achieve in the first place. I wanted to be popular. I wanted people singing my songs the way I sang their songs.
Now, when you travel abroad, what are some of the things that's important that you maintain when you do go to other countries, in case people travel? I mean, one, your passport, of course. But what are some of the other things you made sure that you learned when you were traveling to make sure you had, so you were able to stay healthy and different things that can happen?
Yeah,
when
just
you're out of countries?
watching what you eat, what you consume. I don't really mess with a lot of people. I don't go here, go there, go wherever people want to go. I just kind of mind my business, take care of my business, and make sure I get my bread and go home.
I like that though.
I make sure I know the laws too.
Right. See, yeah.
In Amsterdam, we went to a little coffee shop and they were selling, medical stuff, right? So
You could say it, weed.
yeah, weed, right? So, I go in the shop and I'm like, oh, word? So some people get their little weed and stay and sit and roll it and smoke it, man. I still felt like it was a trap. I'm leaving. Yeah, I put my shit in my pocket and bounced. Like, yeah.
Going to the room.
On the
nigga. Shit.
And then on the corner, they have urinals in the public outside on the corner.
Oh, they do?
They're like
I have yet to go down someday.
They're like 3-way urinals, and you just walk up to the corner, pull out, and
pull your joint out and just go to.
and just go. I couldn't even believe it.
What
I was
the
like,
fuck?
yo, this is not even, And then I go to the hotel room. I turn on my TV. It's all porn. I'm like, y'all call the front desk like, yo, I'm not paying for this. I'm not paying for this. I ain't pressed no buttons. I ain't pressed shit twice. I'm not paying for this. They was like, oh, no, sir, that is regular television programming.
Wow.
I'm like,
Motherfuckers that don't know.
I'm like,
you
oh,
fuck
shit.
around, get that porn shit come on your bill. They were like, so you watched Big Dicks in Your Mouth 3 times? No, I did not.
Funny.
Hey, I'm curious. Like back when what I'm saying with hip hop, when you was doing it, like what's a groupie tale like? How was it like on the road?
You sound like Speedy right now.
Like I want to hear what I'm saying. I know like back in the days they was.
And you gonna crack on me asking questions? Man, what kind of question?
Great
is that?
fucking question.
That's a nasty, unnecessary
I
question.
know how it was like.
Yeah, because niggas.
I'm waiting for the groupies like to pop off when I can.
It's not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen. Not with comedy.
I can help you on that.
Really, I think what you can achieve is all up to you, man. What's possible? I've achieved many great things in my time and day, and I still continue to thrive and be successful.
Did some raggedy shit. You done some raggedy shit.
Yeah, I think the best thing you said was that you got to know the laws when you go to different countries.
No, when you're doing raggedy shit.
No, it's important because you can't get back.
You're right.
Mess up.
You don't want to fuck up.
Now, where did you go where you were surprised, like Japan or someplace like that, where you went, where you were like, oh shit, these motherfuckers is really into me?
Favorite country, basically.
Yeah, well,
Man, not really a favorite. I don't really have too much favorites, but I've had some live experiences like in London, even Canada right there. But they've showed the most love, man. Like I stayed. My first show in Canada was ridiculous to me. I still remember it. But it's memories, man. Keep it moving.
So Ed, you've been around a long time in hip hop. What do you think of the new landscape of hip hop now? They said we think it's we think it's this because now we're older. But what do you think?
Well, I just went to a Fetty Wap album party the other day.
yeah,
Man, I mean, I don't even think I saw him. But nobody got on stage. Nobody did anything. Like I know in my day, we doing something. We turning the place upside down.
No.
It was just like real quiet.
He didn't even
Fetty
get on
Wap?
the stage.
Nah.
Is that a person?
But
That's
do you like?
why.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Do you
a
like the
rapper.
music?
That's what I don't like.
Do you like the new music and how it's going?
Some of it I do because some of it is cool. But
I saw Snoop talking about Future, and he was killing him pretty much.
I mean, I can't understand shit they talking about.
Right, that's what he said.
But some of them have interesting little, melodies in them, and some of the tracks are hard. I like music now. Don't get me wrong, but if the artist is not living up to a standard, then that's on them.
See, I love rap, but I like it when you can hear and hear what they're listening to or what you hear. I feel like rap has dumbed down.
Absolutely.
I think it's dumbed down to where anybody could go and you do that shit all day,
Right.
Or you repeat the hook
That's what
15
Snoop
times.
said. That's exactly
That's
what he
what they
said
do.
about
Yeah.
Future and all those other
Even with the guy that does I'm a classic, man. He says that shit about 15 times
it's
before he
annoying.
get to whatever the lyrics is in the song.
Lewis has a question.
Well,
Yeah, but let me get this out. And I look at my son; he's 11, and I said, "Brooklyn, all he's saying is classic, man. He's not really." And he's like, "I like it, Dad," but he says it like 16 times before he gets to the hook.
I'd rather hear Classic Man over and over instead of I'm in love with the Coco over and over.
I mean,
At
it's the
least
same with
he's
all that.
saying-
What I'm saying is they dumb down the music by because you have nothing to say,
You're
so
saying
you
there's
keep
no
saying.
song structure.
No, I know that they're dumbing down. I think
Yeah.
it's all part of a big plan to keep our young people stupid with the music that they have out there now.
I wanted to ask
Absolutely.
special because we had that rapper in from Chicago, and he was saying that he
Yes.
does
Oh,
it
yeah.
right. And I wanted to know how you feel about it because he said he doesn't write
He
anything on
just
paper.
goes into the studio and records. He
Yeah, how
doesn't
did-
write.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
because you guys wrote, right? You guys,
Yeah, we
pen to
write. I
pad.
still write. Sometimes I have stuff in my head, but I'll still write it down so that I'm on point when I'm in there. Some people don't care. It's not really of relevance whether they saying something with meaning or not. They just want to go in there and have a nice flow, have some little melody. They don't care what they talking about, and that's not responsible, but it sells, it sells music. Kids nowadays, they don't, they just want to hear the hook, want to hear 2 words and
hear Chris Brown on the hook.
I think what you were saying,
Trey Songz.
the art of songwriting is gone. There's no verses, choruses, bridges.
Well, it is. They're just not promoting that. They're not marketing that to the people. They just marketing the destructive music.
Wow.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
That's a good way to put the destructive music. Yeah.
that's
right.
great.
That's it. That's what's mainstream now. If you're not making destructive records, you're not going to be on the air.
And if you're listening, you can call me old all you fuck you want. I'm just saying I like to hear what a rapper's saying, like Biggie, Pac, yourself. Motherfucker want to hear all that shit.
Lyrics,
Warning. If you
right.
listen to Warning, that motherfucker, oh God.
Right, it's the song that was
Do you even
playing
know what I'm talking about,
before you
Warning?
came on. Yeah,
Do you
but
even
the
know
song that he had when it came out, I understood it. And had a nice beat, and I was like, okay, good, I understand it. That's the worst thing as a parent. When you're like,
That was your
I don't
first time
understand.
hearing it?
Well, no, I mean, I understood it is what I said. I didn't say hear it. I said I understood it.
Is that your first time hearing the song?
No, my son
It
played
might
that
be.
stuff. My son
I don't
plays
think your
that
son
stuff.
plays
No, he didn't play
special ed.
My son did. He went through an old school
Why you stuttering?
phrase. Well, because I was trying to
Yes, sir.
explain something to you. So
A little nervous
I didn't
right now.
stutter.
Yeah.
Whatever. Whatever.
Hey,
It was-
like what rappers do you like now? Like, I mean, up and coming, like,
Or do you listen to it?
that you listen to? Like,
Yeah, I think that all artists have something to bring to the table. So, artists will have good songs here and there. Not all of them are smash hits, or it's different stuff for everybody. So it may be an artist that's really not that great of an artist, but may have a good song or two. But for me personally, artists I appreciate when I listen to, would be like some of the newer artists would be like a J. Cole or a Kendrick Lamar,
my favorite
or
rapper.
somebody that's actually saying something. Because when I listen to rap, I want to hear them spitting about something. I want to hear some lyrics, some flow, some style to it. I don't want to just hear the hook and hey, yeah, and ooh, ooh, ooh.
somebody was like rapping with substance.
Did you play
like-
sports?
Nah, I stopped playing sports in junior high school.
I know that was a random question, but
I was decent at it.
All your shit is
No,
random.
I just life got serious. I didn't want to run around and jump around no more. I wanted
See?
money.
I
See?
think
Are you-
athletes and entertainers are like the same people. They
Okay.
same drive.
Go ahead, Portis.
Ed, are you recording any of your music now, or what do you got going on?
Absolutely. I have an album that I'm in the process of completing now, and that's a part of the reason why I'm out here too. I'm chopping it up. I'm rubbing a few elbows. Well, not literally, but we rubbing elbows out here.
So you're not
Good
doing
for
it
you.
independent, or
It's-
you think about
yeah,
it?
well, so far it is. It's always going to be a level of independence. If there's any deal that I do, and which I do have on the table, it still leaves me independent.
Yeah.
It still makes me owner. I have full ownership of whatever I'm doing.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
But,
explain like
Yeah,
part
why
has
is that
changed.
important?
That has
Yeah.
definitely changed.
That's important because you can make more money from your own music rather than other people making it for you and from you. There's licensing, all kinds of outlets and distribution outlets and where you can make money, but sometimes record companies will keep that from you and take it, as far as administrating, publishing, and all kind of stuff like that.
all right.
Okay.
Okay, well, Ed, tell everybody where they can follow you, get your
Okay.
new music. And,
Yeah, matter of fact, the new album is called The Return of King Edward.
Okay.
Oh.
So y'all check that out
King
real
Edward.
soon. Yeah, absolutely. That's what it is. And I'm, returning to, I got to talk about some things. So that's what I'm doing. And they can check me out on specialedmusic.com, or you can go to my Twitter, which is Special Ed, my Instagram, which is Special Ed Music. That's pretty much, my stuff there. I don't really go on everything and do everything, necessarily. I hardly even do the shit that's there. I'm
Sound like me.
I'm a personable
Yeah,
person.
yeah,
I don't.
Hey man, thanks for hanging out with us. I know you got other shit to do, and
No
you
doubt,
swung
man.
by because
Appreciate it.
the poet just asked you to. So that's
And
dope
he ate
as
my
fuck.
Twix. I'm just saying. But anyway.
I shared it with you.
Yeah,
I
he
shared
did bite
it
off
with
only
you.
half.
He
of it.
found
like-
my Twix. I was like, hey, that's my stash.
He's like, who food is this? I was like, yeah, that's New York.
And we want to make sure if someone wants the book that the young lady bought in,
Diced pineapples. I saw you
Thank you,
try to
Lois.
read it. Yeah. You look
that Lily bought in. Hit us up at 323-293-3375. First caller gets the book. First person to call.
You know what? I was thinking the
book.
first person, they have to have the funniest line of today's show. Like if they've been listening, because it could be somebody. All right.
No,
the
that's
first
great.
person.
No, I was not saying
I like that.
because
I
it
like
was
that.
a lot today.
P, I like that. Yeah, I want somebody that's been listening to the show. I'm cool with that. So call in 323-293-3375, and we'll send you the book. We'll get it out there to you. Thanks again, especially for hanging
It was
out.
nice
Appreciate
meeting you,
y'all.
young
Thanks
man.
for having me.
Thanks,
Alrighty.
Ed. And we're going to take a quick break. It's the all-new Rollout
That's you,
Show
right?
live from...
I said do some new shit. I play the new shit, and you still say what the fuck. I play old shit. What the fuck?
Can you even tell me who that artist was?
That was B.O.B.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See,
Bring your own booze.
Bring your own booze.
Is that what it means? Hey, you know, I've been looking. I went on Facebook and I've been trying to get into Facebook and all that. And I go in the chat room and there's some guy in there that's really negative.
At the chat room on.
Yeah, not the chat room, it's the rollout chat. And he posts, because I guess he don't like Louis Dix, and Louis Dix
He
is on
doesn't
my
like
nerves.
Louis.
And Roll Tall or something like that. I just want to say, you're a little punk.
Yeah, he doesn't like
hilarious.
You know, you're a little punk. I don't know who you are, but, he's dropping all that knowledge. You know what? That's probably because you don't have your father in your life.
Whoa,
all right?
shots fired.
So, I'm just letting you know.
Who is this?
I don't know,
Louis,
some
say
guy
his
named
name.
Roll Tall or something
Tall
like that.
dude.
Roll, I don't know. They got all these fake, stupid names. And I don't care if you don't like me, but it's bottom line is just, speak up the right way. Don't just say.
My thing is this. It's easier for you to talk shit behind an alias.
Right.
Like, we don't have aliases.
Right.
People know who we are, where to find us. But
Yep,
people
right on
will
pressure.
get a fake profile just so that
And
they
the
can
bottom
talk
line is,
shit
if you
about
were standing in
people.
front of me, you wouldn't say all that. You'd be a little punk.
Be on your
can I
jaw.
Yeah,
Be like,
so-
can I get a pic?
Yeah,
Can I get a pic?
it's just like, that's what I don't like. It's like, I don't care if you don't be honest with me, and but don't try to.
Some
play.
people feel like, okay, I'm gonna be different. I ain't gonna finna suck all this and that. I'm gonna say this and that.
I'm gonna be
Fuck the show.
derogatory and
That's
yeah.
cool. You ain't gotta like us. At the end of the day, you don't. But this shit is absolutely free.
Yeah,
it
'cause the
don't
bottom
cost
line
shit
is,
to turn it
we're
on.
still gonna do what we do, and we've been doing this longer than you've been doing what you do, which is hate.
Yeah. Well, no, they've been hating a long time though.
So I mean, your parents and your people are not in your life, and you probably got a girl who don't like you. She probably cheated on you, and you probably can't fight. So I mean, it's easy.
And
man.
we have to also take into consideration that these people don't know us.
And some of them are so funny.
And we can't take it personal.
No, but some of them are so funny. I don't take it
will.
personal. I take it for comedy. But some of them are so funny, and I really sometimes they crack me up when I.
Did you get the
read
memes
this
I
stuff.
sent you?
Nigga, did you say
Yeah,
crack me
They
up?
were funny,
crack
right?
me up. Well, that's an old
How old
school
are you,
term.
motherfucker? Crack me up.
Man, hey, jive turkey. But no.
Did you ever use that term
What?
when it was cool?
jive turkey?
Yeah.
No, crack you up.
No, crack me up. Yeah, you just crack me up. Yeah,
That's when you're trying not
I
to
was
get in
thinking
trouble with
about
your
some
parents.
of
You
this-
crack me up.
the stuff that and it was interesting because the girl here, how sometimes there's stuff that gets on my nerves. And I was thinking,
think?
today- well, I was thinking it's women that you.
Oh yeah, we got to do our "What's Eating Lou" segment. Let's go
please
get
do.
right
Please
into
do.
it
No,
right
Let's
now.
do that, Lou.
I need
No,
to
we're
get a
finna
good
do it
song
right
from
now.
him.
All
Go
right, me
ahead,
too.
Louis.
No.
I need two things.
Well, the first
Just
thing
think
is-
about it. Take a minute.
No, I know what I'm upset about.
We have a
the first
segment.
time.
Just sit, relax.
Okay.
Relax. It is now time
Should
for.
I give him Sanford the Sun?
Yeah, give him that.
Give him
Yeah,
Sanford.
Got wrong.
It is now time for What's
Poet is-
Eating Lou?
Poet is me.
Oh, hold on. No, you ain't plugged in, baby.
Oh,
girl.
that's why.
Yeah, go on, plug yourself in.
Hilarious. I
There's
forgot about
one
that.
plug jack.
Right.
We got
Well,
one.
we got to get a splitter. We keep saying we're going to do it, but we don't.
All right. It's now time for What's Eating Lou?
I was thinking,
Hold on. Let the music happen, nigga. Production. It's called production.
Why Sanford and Son?
Because he's
Oh,
old.
shit. What's Eating Lou?
What's eating? What's eating Lou Dix? What's eating Lou Dix today? Because he's always mad and upset.
What's Eating Lou?
hilarious. That's funny.
On the fly, we.
All right. Look, women who, and I'm sure men do this too, but I'm on you. When you just meet a man and you're dating him or you go out a few times, you guys have this expectation that you deserve higher stuff. Like you deserve higher ratings. You want to be stuff that wives get and all that. You don't. You don't get to tell a man he should do this or why didn't you call me, all that. No, you have to earn that. I really get upset that you think that you're entitled. Most of you open your legs right away
just
anyway.
the new girlfriend.
We
Yeah,
talking about the girlfriend, or we talking about what are we talking about?
Girlfriend.
Side chick?
No, the girl, just someone you might meet or someone you say you take
okay.
to dinner.
Okay, okay.
I took a girl to dinner, and she had attitude. about just
Somebody went out with you?
Man, she's
I'm
wrong.
sorry.
But her attitude was as if she had known me and we had known each other and she had expectations. I'm like, what are you bringing to the table? You know, you don't have that right. Now, if you're somebody's wife, you've earned the right to say and do what you want. But if you're somebody's girlfriend, you got to earn that. You don't get to tell him what to do and how to do it and what time he should do it and why didn't you call me and you blow his phone up 3 times. You got issues. Stop bringing your issues to the relationship right away.
So what's eating Lou on this one is just women expecting
Yes, they have
things
these,
that a wife would
yeah,
get.
these expectations, not just wife, the expectations of even a girlfriend. If I've known you for a while and we've, shared certain things, and fine, you can have that. But if I don't know you, then you can't expect me to be sensitive to something like your mother going, well, that's your mom. I don't know your mama. I don't know your daddy. I ain't going to be sitting there.
Louis,
I mean,
your
I just
mother's
met
going
you.
through some shit.
I don't care. I just met you. You don't expect me to cry with you or say,
Yes, they
You're
do.
supposed to have friends for that. You don't
You're
expect.
supposed to be her friend.
No, and a lot of times you women do that because you give it up so easy. That's on you if you give it up right away. You can't give it up right away and then expect me now to be into you. No, you gave it up right away.
Call us back.
Why ain't you call me back? Because you gave it up to me the first day. I ain't got to call you back. You should have made me work on it. Then I call you back. But you can't do that. You can't have expectations that the wife and the girlfriend get when you just give it up right away. If you want somebody to respect you, then stop giving it up right away.
Okay, Speedy, you don't agree with that though. I know because we've had this conversation on air many a time.
I wanted the pussy the first day.
But do you lose respect for her?
Have the same respect for
It's
me.
not losing respect.
I'm going to have the same respect for you if you gave it to me now or 2 weeks
But
from now.
can we have expectations of you?
No. I'm going to be the same motherfucker today, 2 weeks from now. I'm going to be me. I'm going to be
I
Speedy.
can believe that. I don't think Speedy's that kind of guy.
No, I'm a just regular ass nigga. All right, so what else is eating Louis Dix?
Know your lane. If you're not that good looking, then don't expect. Don't expect me to act like you're that good looking. Don't expect me to take you everywhere. Some women
my God.
Some women are come over the house late at night, that's it. I'm not taking you out in public. Some people are not public worthy. I'm sorry. I don't care what you have on or what you I see a lot of people on Facebook taking selfies and pictures and thinking you look good. People give you likes and all
fall off
that.
a cliff.
You can't. I'm not going to lie to you. You're not. Everybody is not cute. People got things that are good looking on them and that are sexy, but everybody is not Beyonce. Everybody stop thinking you are. Now, I know your parents got to lie to you and tell you you're beautiful and all that. I'm telling you right now, there's some ugly people out there who think they're good
So,
looking.
Louis, have you ever seen an ugly baby and went, ooh, that baby ugly?
No, babies are different. I'm talking about when you're old and you now know that you okay.
That's you. You set in.
Yeah, you know who you are. Your teeth.
The mold has set.
Yes, your teeth. Your eye is cockeyed. Don't ask me not to look at that eye. If you got a lazy eye, you got a lazy eye. I'm not gonna pretend like that eye is not lazy. I'm not gonna take you out if you got one arm and short arm. That's not gonna happen. Stay in your lane. All right, learn to cook if you're ugly. Just do what
I
you do.
agree with you. Have something else to offer.
yeah.
Even with ugly dudes too, though. The same thing with ugly dudes. If you ugly, nigga, learn how to cook.
Yeah,
Be good in bed. Have
But
something.
ugly
Hey, Louis,
dudes
what about the-
aren't as hard to sell as ugly females.
Louis, you
I
took it
mean,
out of-
because I've dated some not so handsome guys.
Yeah, you have.
Well, me,
I have.
obviously, I have.
Who have you seen that it was ugly?
I saw some pictures at your house.
Yeah, right.
I put them down. Let me put
I've
that
had
down.
some not so attractive men, but they've had great personalities and
You
a
gotta
good
have something
sense,
great about
a
you.
good sense of humor.
Right.
I love
the
men that can
insides
make
that
me
count.
laugh.
Yeah, women are like that. Women are nice, and they got that motherly thing. But you women have these expectations as if you think and your girlfriend's lying to you. Your girlfriends will lie. You look good in that. No, you don't. No, you don't. You should not have that on.
Hold on,
Hilarious.
Louis.
Okay,
Hold
we
that
got a
rant.
call.
That's beautiful.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hopefully you ain't ugly.
Hey,
Hello?
caller.
Yeah, what's that?
Hey, this is John from Mississippi. I got a question for Speedy.
Yeah, go right here, John.
Hey, look, Speedy, I heard you mention earlier about Louis Dick's book, My Best Friend, Rape Somebody. I'd like to know what else this book may consist of.
Yeah, me too. I want to know that question.
It consists of a lot of liquids.
No. It's, you know what, man? The Mississippi guy sound like you got 2 teeth in your mouth. Keep going on your truck.
Hey, don't offend our
I'm
fans.
not offending him. I'm just
He's
telling him
my
the truth.
fan.
I appreciate
He
it.
want the book. Give it to him.
I want the book, Lewis. Don't be so hateful.
Hateful. I wish somebody would replace the hateful with the truthful. That hashtag truthful. All right.
Hey, the truth is your best friend really did.
Yes.
No, he did not.
He did.
All right. No. So let's
30
move
people
on.
said yes.
And let's move on.
Okay, cool.
Okay, thanks for the call.
Thank you for the phone call. Good fan. I like him. Call anytime you want, especially when Lewis is here.
Speedy, I do want to know that. What's this book going to be about?
A lot of missing pages. It's only got 30 pages.
Okay, so what is this book about? Like all your escapades with?
Oh no! Oh, you talking about?
I'm talking about your book.
Yeah, your friend.
Okay,
My best friend won an Oscar. What is that about?
I want to do just my journey. Our journey. We met at a comedy club. We met right on.
It's going to be an unauthorized autobiography.
I doubt ever has his side.
How did y'all link up?
At a comedy club in Hollywood. It was $100. They were giving away for the funniest comedian that night. So I needed the money. So I was like, nigga, it's an easy win. Lewis ain't there. I'm winning this shit. So I go, and so there's a whole bunch of new comics. I'm like, oh, this is easy. I don't even see nobody here I know. And I saw Fox. I'm like, I don't even know that nigga. Fox go up and ripped. I was like, God damn, this nigga killed this shit. So I go up and rip. And at the end, we both won. They gave $150, gave us both $50 on it. And we just found out we liked the same shit, big girls, sports, and then we just became best of friends. And just that journey, every time, because he would destroy in the room, and we came together, and what they would do, they go, Speedy, you want to go up next? And normally, and Lou, back in the day, when a motherfucker destroy, the nigga they put behind him normally take a L. You either take a L or you gonna come up.
Or you gotta ride that wave.
And for me, I figured, at first I was like, why they keep doing this? But it made me a stronger comedian because I would go up and I had to separate myself from Fox and then get my laughs. Mm-hmm. So that's part of the journey, and then the shit that happened. I would probably put in some of the stuff that happened at the house.
I think I have so much respect for Jamie Foxx because one, the most respect I have for Jamie Foxx is him being a father. I mean, he's on point.
All you guys, though.
No, I mean, he did not. I mean, he put his work in. I mean, he has a beautiful daughter that's educated, and I know he has another one, but I'm saying the one that's in college. He could have been doing other things other than paying attention to her life. He would be at the football games when she was a cheerleader.
Yeah,
I mean, and it was we know you had to be there. You drove him. But so and then that's the part I like about you guys' friendship. He maintained his friendship with you, and he's loyal.
Well, here it is too, Lou. You know how it is when you meet friends or people that you want to keep around. That it's like we've been boys so long. I don't have time to make no new friends. Nigga, you my friend till the wheel. Even when they fall off,
but
we just put another pair on.
Unfortunately, all celebrities aren't like that.
True that.
Because when you met him, he wasn't Ray
I had to go pick him up. He didn't
or
have
whatever.
A car.
Yeah, he wasn't Ray or whatever.
He
But
had no
then when
car.
he became Ray and everything else he's done, then
He tried to shake me.
Oh, he did?
Oh yeah.
Hilarious.
He did? And then what happened?
I still came over.
That's when he had Johnny Mack in the doors.
really?
No, you can't come in.
Poor Jamie.
All that shit gonna be in the book.
But you said when he came here, you said you like pick him up and take him to the comedy clubs.
Yeah, because they had a car.
Wow.
So he used to live in right by the beach, and his apartment was as big as this room, and so he had it was the back house to a big house, and this old lady used to live in there. So we'd be talking at this tone, and she'd be like, "Y'all gotta shut the hell up in there! Hey, you too loud, Jamie." And they were like, "Who the fuck is that?" That's my grandmother's friend, and she would bang on the door all the time. And nigga had no clothes. He had 2 outfits, all from Chess King.
Hilarious.
Remember the Chess King suits, the top and bottom? Then you wear the bottom one day, top another
Somebody
day.
in the
together.
chat room said, "Is it a love story?" I love our
They
fans.
got y'all. That's funny, Speedy. I was what you said. That's funny. Shout out to that chat room. That is hilarious.
Yeah, that was funny.
Oh my God.
Hey, how did you and Louis Dix become cool?
We're not cool.
We
never have been.
This is already
I hate Louis. The minute he leave here, we go our
It's
separate
one
ways.
day a year I call
Trust
Speedy,
me.
and I mean it. And that's Father's Day.
Hey, I always ask this. What advice can y'all give to like a young comic like me?
Stay out of our lane.
Damn, damn, Louis.
I got one. Kill yourself. No,
I'm sick of y'all young comics.
I say just keep going up.
Yeah.
Keep going up. Keep working on your craft. Unfortunately for young comics, because when we were coming through the cracks, you were able to get. Like last Wednesday, I did bring back Martin Lawrence. But I didn't want to. I wasn't saying bring back because of Martin. I was saying because back then, if you were a funny enough black comic, you would get a chance to showcase and get your own TV show. It's not that way no more. For y'all, you're just going to be funny. It's just what it is, and you might be the one black dude on the show if you can. Now you have to have some chops. You can't just be a comedian because they don't cater to comedians anymore. They used to, but not anymore. And Kevin, and now they've probably gone along the lane of like actors like, okay, we got our Wesley, so now they got their Kevin Hart. It's gonna be hard to get in front of Kevin Hart.
But let me say this, like with hip hop today, I think that where my generation failed, and I think Lewis can agree with this, is that there's no connection. It's like before our generation, we had people that would reach back to us and show us. With the proper way, the proper way to run. We had like mentors.
Right. Yeah. So the new generation is my. I got it.
But I think
Look
it's
what I'm
the
driving.
same thing in the comedy world. Like Lewis is like, these young niggas make me sick. So that, I mean, he just asked you. I know, but this young man asked, what advice do you have to tell me? Because a lot of young people, they don't give a fuck what Lewis has to say, but he wants to know from an OG what it takes to be a good comic. Because a lot of times these kids do not care about older rappers. They don't care about the forefathers of this craft. They don't care about none of that. And a lot of them never even heard of these people. So I think as a generation, we kind of let this new generation down.
Yeah, well, we do give advice to the ones who are in the trenches. Like if you're sitting around a comedy club, we talk comedy.
We just moved here from Oakland.
Yeah, and so the thing is, like, you just have to stay in your lane. I mean, and you have to stay in line. You can't get out of line. If you get out of line, because when we were coming up, you got to look at the comics that we were with. I mean, Speedy, Jamie Foxx, Tommy Davidson, Martin Lawrence, Chris Tucker. I mean, it was Chris Spencer. It was some bad cats. So it was like 20 deep that you had. So you had to separate yourself, and everybody had their own material, their own style, and we helped each other out. It's like athletes. Okay, same thing with athletes. He got a good jumper, and I rebound. So that's what I do. Like, you got to find your lane. I found my lane in television warm-up. That's how I'm going to make my living. That's how I'm going to feed my family. And Speedy found his lane.
Well, I was doing both. I was doing
right. Well, you found your. I mean, you were doing what you were doing. You were on tour. You were doing warm-up. You were acting. So
now I'll say this much: warm-up was one of the great. Only thing it was the good and bad about warm-up was that it took me off the road. So a lot of comedy clubs didn't know who I was, but at the time I was like, I don't give a fuck.
You was making that money,
warm-up money. So it was, I knew everyone that I needed to know to get a show or to be on the show. So that part of it for me was like it was the rock and the hard place because I missed the fact that I would be on, because I would be on the road right now. There's a lot of people's tours, and when you're really funny, that's how you know you're funny. They won't let you come on the road.
Wow.
We have a phone call.
Yeah, let's take this call right quick, and then you guys can finish. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, this is Tom Foolery calling from the big city.
Uh-oh.
What's happening, dog? What it do?
No, I got some advice for the comic, not some real advice. From a consumer perspective, I say just be funny. It don't matter if you're clean, dirty, or whatever. You can't get no lane, whether it's warm-up, doing tours, opening up, if you ain't funny.
Yeah,
just
you're right.
Be funny, man. Like, I remember, I know Speedy from, I used to go in my aunt's room. She used to take comic views. And that's where I remember watching Speedy from. Speedy's just a funny motherfucker. You just got to be funny. And I think that's what, and from a consumer perspective, I think that's what it is.
You're right.
Yeah,
at the end of the day, you got to be funny.
Thank you for the call. That was a great call.
That's real shit.
Tom.
And I'm sorry, he didn't mention your name, Lewis.
Like that.
Hey,
he didn't have
okay,
cable.
Lou,
I was on
okay,
HBO. He didn't have cable.
And I'll tell you this. I don't know if you ever saw Lou back. Lou, and I've probably said this a million times, but I won't say it no more after today. At one time, Lewis was the end all be all. Anything that came in LA, he did it.
Yeah.
Because he took it. But anything that came here, Lewis did, and he would destroy. And not only did he destroy on stage, Lewis used to do this, what we call public service announcement. And that, because after his show and people going crazy, he would go, and I was one of the ladies know if I ever have a kid, and he'd do all that shit. And the bitches be screaming and yelling. We all in the back like, this motherfucker here. And Lewis, and he would have a suit on.
He was
and
a
some
lady
white
killer?
shoes. Oh, my God.
Some white shoes.
He wear white because he wore white tennis sneakers all the time with a suit.
He still does.
And he would leave and go do warm up or do. He was on, Different World. And we were like, what the fuck is warm up? I didn't know what the fuck it was. And I got lucky because again, hanging out with Fox, I auditioned for In Living Color. I didn't get it, but Keenan said, look, you didn't get it. We like some of your stuff, but do you want to do the warm up? I'm like, I don't know what that is, but yes, I'll do it. And I learned on the fly how to do stuff. One thing advice I'd give you: just don't be a comedian. You got to write, You gotta do all kind of shit. Do it all, so no matter what's hit, your comedy will always come back to you. If you write for another comic, find other niggas that got it going on. Hey man, you need a writer, I'll come write for you. Then next thing you know, they're like, okay, well I need you to go up first and do 5 minutes, no problem.
And you know what?
It's
Not
all like-
everybody. Some people are funny, but they're not necessarily comedians.
Right.
Like they're like
Like Lewis.
friends you hang, friends you hang around. That's just hella
yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
It's a difference than to get on stage and actually.
When my boys tour, I don't want to say no names, but one guy on Georgia's tour, he's shit right.
What, you talking
I'll say-
about George Lopez?
Yeah,
I'll say who it is.
Yeah, Charlie Murphy. He's
Yeah,
not
Charlie
that
Murphy's
funny.
not funny.
Well, y'all
I mean,
say-
well, no, Charlie
I ain't
Murphy's
gonna
just
say-
not a pure comic.
Not a comic. He had what it was. He was on Dave Chappelle. He had funny stories.
Yeah, he had great.
So from that, people give you. They go, dude, we can make some money with you on the road. Do you want to do stand up? They ask motherfuckers that all the time because they got a fan base. You got a fan base. Motherfuckers watch the HBO shit. Come do comedy. Hey, Charlie Murphy want to come up here? I'll whoop his ass too. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
But at the end of the day, he's not a comedian.
The thing that Charlie Murphy has is a lot of attitude.
Yeah.
There's a lot of attitude. He co-wrote Norbit. I mean, his brother is Eddie Murphy. He's not a comic.
but
so,
he is funny doing skits and stuff.
Yo,
he was
yeah,
funny
he is.
on. He was funny on Dave Chappelle.
He was telling what the real is. He's a great storyteller.
he's kind of like the connection through Eddie. Most black people, when they listen to him, like, oh, he's telling Eddie's secret. Oh, good. I get
Oh,
to
like
live
Speedy
through him.
is too.
No,
See,
Speedy,
I
Fox.
am.
no, it's a little different because Speedy is his own stand-up. He does his own 20 minutes in front, and you laugh. You know, that's a good host. That's different.
Actually do an
You know,
hour.
Okay, but Charlie Murphy is, and with all due respect, I mean, Charlie Murphy knows if he was around a room full of comics, he'd be out of place. You know, it's just pure
And
stand-up.
it's no hate. No, somebody
Just,
go, oh,
I mean,
they
it's just
hate.
like with the
They
young
hating on
comics.
Charlie Murphy.
I mean, we learn from the young comics, and we sit around listening to them because one thing that the young comics have that a lot of the older comics have, they got heart. They bold. They'll say things like, "Ooh, I can't believe he said that. Ooh, I like that. I like that." He's
Hey, Lewis,
bold."
I want to let you know this has been great. We got to get out of here.
Yeah, okay. I gotta get to the gym.
Yeah,
For
Lewis,
what?
thanks for coming.
Yeah,
I know
thank
that
you.
this is your day off, and,
It's fine.
and
What do you, the
made
pole they put the
effort.
weights on?
You know, you've been killing me. I gotta give it to you today, Speedy. You've been killing me.
Lewis, I'm actually funny.
I know you are, Speedy. I wouldn't
scared.
have come. Let me tell you,
Say you're
Speedy,
scared of me.
I wouldn't have. I wouldn't come down here if I didn't respect your talent. All right.
Oh, that's
I would
Wow.
stay home. I wouldn't come down. I would not deal with you.
I
if I
actually
didn't
have a
respect your
comeback
talent.
for that. You want to hear it?
No, but you know, it's like just like the young comic. I mean, anybody that you sit here, like JT was here last week, and
Yeah.
BT. I mean, I had a good time with him. I have a good time with him. I'm just not going to pretend like I haven't shared a meal with him yet. I don't know him,
Right.
so I'll get to know him, and I respect him. He's in
He's
our
actually a
game.
funny guy.
He's in our game.
Tell them how to meet you, man, and what
How
you
to
got
meet
going
you.
on.
I'll
Man,
meet
I'm
you.
on
All that shit.
Twitter, Instagram, G King Comic, Snapchat, G King Comic. Email me for bookings, g.king_jokes@yahoo.com.
Hey man, look, 'cause when you get a show, I want to do warm up.
Now, I'm letting you know now. So this was your first time. I know it was a bit much. We'll have you
And
come
we're
back.
a lot.
Yeah,
So you know to jump in.
Yeah.
Because Poetus, I'm sorry, she hit you like Poet.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, Poetus
That
walked
was
in and
cold.
said,
I was like,
out
oh.
of fucking nowhere, Poetus, look, say, check this out, my man. If you gonna tell some jokes, tell some. If you're not, get out the seat.
She said you can come back
she
here
Come
with
back
me.
here with
Yeah,
me.
come back. And she walked away, and I saw you go, oh, shit. And I had to put my arm around like,
Hey,
it's
nah,
gonna be all right.
I'm trying to chime in like y'all talking, so I'm like, okay.
Does
nah.
anybody ever tell you look like Derek Fisher?
Man, all the time.
Yeah, you look just
They
like
lied.
Derek.
Look here.
Before the divorce or after?
No, my thing is this. Last week, Speedy had a guest on.
What?
He had a guest on, and
In the what?
she didn't do too well.
Oh, a girl?
Yeah, but again, she was a Again,
White girl.
this shit is overwhelming. You know, we know it is
Oh,
just
yeah.
this is what it is.
Yeah.
Most people don't understand. You motherfuckers listening to the show be like, oh, nigga, that ain't shit. This shit, when we get in here, because we don't know what we're going to talk about. We know nothing.
Not
I
at
don't know what
all.
Lewis is going to bring up. I know
Not
Lewis is
at
going to do
all.
some ignorant shit. But at the end of
And
the
it was
day,
funny when Lewis got here.
Oh,
Speedy
my
tried to
God.
make him sit in here with me because he didn't want him to get on the phone with
because I know
Dennis
what Lewis
Hall.
going to do.
But Dennis held his own. Dennis held his own.
But at the end of the day, I
And
was-
he's right. Lewis was right. Dennis done heard it all. He even said he was on Bill O'Reilly. He's
Yeah, they
Yeah.
gave it to him.
You know,
Right, yeah.
And I only did that because that's what the show's written for. Again,
because Speedy want to
it-
stay Dennis Hoff House best friend.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why he was
I know he
all.
had a good time. He was all on there. I mean, you look like
I'm
you had
Dennis
fun.
House best friend.
Again, if you want to come back, you don't let Paul. That's just who she is. She's a really cool person. Once you get to know her, she gonna be like,
She'll
come
warm
through,
up.
smoke some weed, whatever. But it's gonna take a minute for you to get there. Right now, you just chill.
Yeah, it was cool. I'm glad you brought me. I had a good time. Learned a
You
lot.
learned a lot,
Yeah,
right?
I learned a lot about
Good.
radio and just the game.
Yeah, a little Mark Howard, and it looked like a little Mark Howard a little bit too. Is that called No Joke Mark Howard? Is that his name? I thought that was a great
Y'all
line.
don't
I
understand.
thought that was a great line. I was like,
I
he
have-
does not have jokes.
I
I like
have
that.
a love for Lewis.
Mark Howard is.
I love Lewis.
He's
I
him
do
and
too.
Courtney G and all them busters.
Oh, would you say that in their face?
Fire.
Yes, I say that in their face.
wait.
So you're
I'm
not
scared of
plugging.
them.
Oh, that's right.
Go ahead, tell me.
Speedy, I mean, wait,
will.
Lewis, do you know how to fight?
Look, hey,
He
look.
keeps saying that.
All right, let me just put it this way. I've been trained.
Oh, okay.
Trained
And
by
my
what?
son
Black
was-
belt?
My son wasn't going to
Oh,
be a
yeah,
punk.
black belt.
My son, no, it's still brown. But no, it's bottom line is I know where to hit you, so we stop all this. So it ain't going to go far. I know where to hit you.
Lewis, you weigh 129
I don't care.
pounds.
I know where to hit
Ain't
you.
no hit you can put on me gonna do anything.
Trust me, them little balls you got are done. All right.
You gonna grab my balls? Are you gay?
If that's gonna win, if that's
Are
gonna
you a
win,
homosexual?
if I walk
You
away
wanna
from
grab
it,
my nuts?
I'll snatch them and take
You're
them with
gay.
me, and I'll deliver
You're
them.
gay.
All right. Now,
Why,
there's places
why would
in
it be the
your
first
knee-
thing you do? Grab my balls?
No, the first thing.
What are you gonna do? Say, open
back
your legs.
of
Let
the
me grab
knee,
those.
There's certain pressure points, and the bottom
What
line.
makes you
is-
think I'm letting you get that close, Lewis?
First of all, I'm not gonna fight you. I don't have to fight.
I'm not talking about you. You fighting your hair.
No.
Or your hairline's fighting you. All right, go ahead.
First of all, don't forget to join us in Hawaii. January 22nd to February 2nd. Log on to upaciplan.com and just go POTUS.
Come have fun with us, man.
Yeah, come have fun with us.
Yeah, just go to upaciplan.com, click on Pro Bowl 2016 and
Lewis
book
won't be
now, and then you'll see all the details. But before we go,
Oh, shit.
I posted our link on the Rollout chat room for those who enjoy the show to donate. And man, you guys have really showed us some
We
love.
appreciate
So I
it.
Yes.
definitely want to thank Ricardo Brisky, Michelle Rice, Fred Harris, Shanetta, I'll just say first names, Joseph, Kenneth, Dante, Brian, Tara, and everyone else that
It was a
supports
nigga-
the show. Even if you don't support with money, share our link.
Yeah.
I mean, we trying to get out there. People are like, gosh, you only got 100 viewers. Well, instead of criticizing us, spread the word. I mean,
Bitch. Who
if
said
you
we got
enjoy,
more
but
than-
if you don't enjoy the show, you have the freedom not to watch us. But if you do enjoy the show, support us because we trying to get out there.
Yeah, we're trying to get Lewis off the show.
Hey man, listen.
Tell him how to reach you. Well,
Okay,
hold up,
yeah,
Lewis.
you can reach me on Periscope, Twitter, and IG at Nikki Pam, 2Ks.
Lewis,
Oh, I'm at LEWDIX. That's my Twitter account. I got a
there's
Twitter.
a young man in the league with the last name Dix.
Well, good.
No, I'm saying you don't.
The football?
League, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's something Dix, Michael
yeah,
Dix,
yeah,
something like that.
He's a D-line.
Shout out to the Eagles.
Yeah, Eagles got to get it together, man.
And my brother Tasha and
Yeah.
my brother
And
Dion,
you
who will have a show on.
punk Cowboy fan.
Anyway, you want to reach your
My
brother
other
Speedy.
brother's a Cowboy fan.
Yeah, my brother's a Cowboy fan.
Niners, baby.
Anytime y'all done, let me know. Get my shit out.
I don't think anybody cares. But go ahead.
Hit me on Speedy is funny on everything. Speedy IZ funny on everything. And Comedian Speedy on Facebook. And Lewis said he's going to give me a few gigs, and I appreciate that.
No,
So we'll see
I'm
what
only doing that
happens.
for Michelle. Everything I do for you is through Michelle because I think she's a great woman.
Brandon's
That's
and I
sweet.
do have a show. I will be in Oceanside on the 17th. So on the 17th
Of what?
of October, after I leave
I was
Taste
like,
of Soul.
excuse me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I saw that, and
Yes.
I'm like, well, what time are you gonna be leaving
Yeah.
Taste of Soul on
It's
that
an 8-hour
day?
day.
Yeah, no, well, nigga, sundown, the Taste of Soul is closed.
Sure. 'cause
No,
it's-
but Oceanside is what, 2 hours away?
Yeah, I
Like
get
an hour
that.
and a half.
I've done it before.
I'll come.
Well,
I'll
really,
come
it's an
sit
hour
in
and a
for
half.
him.
Yes,
I'll
hour
come
and a half.
sit in.
Yeah, that'd be great.
San
Louis.
Diego is 2 hours.
Yeah, I'll come sit in.
But
for
yeah,
him.
I'll be in Oceanside. Got a
Okay,
great
good.
show coming up there, and got some shit going on. Poetess.
You can follow me at OG Poetess on
For
Instagram. You follow me. Anyway.
Hilarious.
And Instagram,
See what I'm doing with you?
Periscope, Twitter, Facebook, and follow us if you're a fan of the show. You can go to our private page on Facebook, the Rollout Chat Room. Like us on Twitter, Rollout Show, and if you enjoy the show, make a donation to our PayPal.
And
which
shout
is-
out to Lucky 1 and 2.
contact at morrismediastudios.com for PayPal.
I haven't met two. I guess I have met two because I met one. One
Shout
looked
out
like
to
two.
my Aunt Madeline and my mom, and shout out to the lady of Rage. She's in the house, but she's
Where'd
not.
she go?
She's not gonna come
She
on
went
the
to
show.
the back.
Oh man,
She's gonna come on later. We're going to Fresh Fest tonight.
Shout out to everyone that works behind the scenes here. You don't
Yes,
give them no love?
of
Christina,
course,
Danielle.
Christina,
Yeah, little young lady. She's
Danielle.
And Christina, she goes to, she's in college, Lewis.
Come
You'll
in the
be very
camera
proud
and
of her.
say hi, Christina.
And
They're always like, you need to give the intern
she's
more
very
camera
focused
time.
on what she wants to do. Even though she hears us being heathens, she is very focused.
Yes.
on
I
it.
think
last
there's
time I
there's
like her.
something all behind. I saw Christina's Twitter,
Uh-oh. What is that?
and I was like, excuse me, Miss Sexy.
She been ratcheting it up.
Got a little ratchet there. I was like, okay.
What the hell? I'm going to tell your daddy.
That's all right. They all got their moments. Long
And her daddy in her life, Lewis.
you can tell she's happy.
And I know we say this all the time, and I let Lewis has that rant that he does. But fellas, I said it, and I'm gonna do it from here on out. Be in your kid's life,
Yes.
even if you don't think it's yours. Take the little motherfucker to the park, throw a ball at him, near him. Just be in their
He
life.
said at him.
No,
near
if it's
him.
not yours, just help find the real daddy.
Oh my God!
I
You
ain't gonna
guys
lie.
have an incredible weekend. We will be back here on Monday.
Monday.
Oh,
What?
Monday.
Who we got Monday?
We got Monday.
Tell him.
Oh,
Tell 'em.
Monday.
Monday.
Dwayne Wiggins from Tony is
Is in
going
the
to
building.
join us. He's going to join us for the show.
So you want to be here? He said everything's on the table. Talk about whatever. Tony will be in the building.
Yes, I got to get my
Dwayne
outfit
Wiggins
together.
anyway.
Okay, Tony will be in the building.
One of the Tonys.
Yeah, one
will
of the
be in
Tonys.
I got to
Tony.
get my outfit together.
Tone to be in the building. Let's all dress in Tony in colors with Tony. Let's go. For
Come
it.
on, let's
No,
not
I'm
be
sorry. I got to
corny.
be cute.
Let's not
I got to be
corny.
cute. Sorry.
I might wear my Bay T-shirt, represent the
Okay,
Bay.
you ready to
You
roll.
know.
All right, Monday. It's gonna be off chain show. Make sure you
You
take
got
it.
something to take us out in?
Always, baby. I got something. What I need you to do is take the bass out your voice. I'm not GT.
We'll see you
You're not gonna
guys
scare
next
me.
week.
Hold on, motherfucker. Just give me 1 second because you threw me off.
He's in Facebook.
If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
I was ready. What happened was Lewis was all up.
Why
in
I'm
the-
not hearing music yet?
Right there. Nigga. Oh, we'll take that. Okay. Yes, that
We'll
bass
catch
line.
you guys